How's it going, Twitch Quiz? It's great to be back. I'm Quizmaster Chaz. Let's see who we got in the chat right now. We got Jerry. What's up, Jerry? I didn't know you were away for a while. Well, welcome back. Let me see. We got the Great Gabo. We have Nummy. Who else is here? We have Jerfat. We have all the crew. What is good, y'all? So, what are y'all drinking out there? How y'all living on this? Well, it's actually kind of cool. In my neck of the woods for summer, but it seems like we're not gonna have that heat wave like we did last year. But I'm drinking a Truly at the moment because yeah, your fam ain't trying to go that hard tonight. Oh, stupid. So no, I mean, I know that social life, like you know, it happens. Anyway, as always, we have another 7 rounds of a digital pub quiz for you. Since Jerry is in the building, they are going to be able to grade your quizzes if you'd like to get in on that action. Other than that, let me know what you're drinking and put hashtag let's do it in the chat. We can head into round number 1. I'm gonna go over round number 1. Remember, we do bonus questions on this one. You get a chance to win some cash from Taver for craft beer delivered to your door. But when we do our first one, we'll let you know what the whole deal is. So round number 1 is called Harry Styles or Trivial Hirstute. It's a round on 8 quick questions on hairstyles. All right, for question number 1, there's a scientific equation for figuring out ponytail shapes, and it includes a number named for what cooped up fairy tale heroine? And Ariel Haymarket is someone new that I haven't seen. Sorry you can't drink tonight due to antibiotics, but that's probably a good thing. Just make sure that you take some good probiotics so those antibiotics don't destroy, your gut biome. Maybe that's too much information for a pub quiz. And then given that, let's head into question number 2. The band being behind Love Shack was named for what hairstyle that resembles the nose of a certain Boeing plane? Wait, does Nextdoor have a marketplace? And Nextdoor does in a lot of ways feel like the new Facebook, but also at the same time, I don't like all the bigotry and stuff I see on Nextdoor, at least in my city. So, yeah, see, right, anyhow, let's not be a downer. Let's head into question number 3. Basically, a regular bob that's a bit angled. The bob haircut was popularized by which Spice Girl? If you know all the Spice Girls, you have a 1 in 5 chance. Amateur biotics. Oh my gosh. You know what I always hate about Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace and everything like that? When people literally put something to mean as listed as $1 just so it's listed first when you do lowest to highest. I'm like, this isn't really $1. So but you gotta click in it to see how much they're really selling it for. Anyway. We are still on round number 1, Harry Styles or Trivial Hirstute. This is question number 4. 3 sections of hair are crossed under each other in a Dutch braid. What other national braid crosses them over each other? Oh yeah, no, DM for price too. Especially when people be out here doing oh hey, we're making platters on Instagram, and then we're DM me for the price. You know what? Maybe just put it up front. I mean, even regular stores put the price on there somewhere, either on the thing or below the thing. Come on. That, you know what, the Great Gabo, that is probably right. Wow, 33K and a prime rib. Like the whole rib roast, the one that you gotta take 4 hours to cook, that. Damn, that's too much. I don't care what it is. Anyway, moving along to question number 5. Many Rastafarians believe that locks were the go-to hairstyle of what biblical beefcake whose tresses powered his Hulk-like strength? I mean, that's a true statement. That is a true statement. But seriously, why are you trying to get people over with their ignorance, right? Like I guess they should, like, you know, shop around before they buy. But at the same time, why you gotta be like that? Why? All right, moving on to question number 6. Bruno Mars and Elvis have both sported what bouffants like do, named for a mistress of King Louis XV. Yeah, like I remember like a little bit back where people were running this gamut where they would buy something off of Amazon and then resell it on eBay for cheaper, because apparently people who buy things on eBay don't check the prices of things on Amazon enough for it to be mildly profitable for some people. So I don't know. Oh snap, we got a hype train. What? It's level 1, but if we get just one more, we can get it to level 2. So sub, gift, or use your bids to get to the next level. Woo woo. All right, let's ride that hype train over to your penultimate question of round number 1, question number 7. The 1930s Western drums along the something helped associate what's easternmost Iroquois tribe with a haircut they didn't actually sport. Oh, Geeks community, I choose you. Oh, we had 100%. That means it's time for hype train level 2. Let's go. Do a dab. You want me? Okay. I thought you meant another type of dab. Maybe that's too much. It's too late, the great Gabo. It's too late. It's too late. I don't have the other kind right now, or else I would do the other kind. Anyway, moving over to question number 8. Outside his San Diego barbershop, Willie Lee Amaro had a 10-foot statue of what hair care accessory that he developed from a traditional Nigerian comb? Mystery man. I was like, what are you talking about? Other types of dabs. Like, I mean, like, I don't also have like another person with me, so I can't do that type of dab either. See, that's what I love / hate about the English language. Like, you can have one word mean multiple things, and those things be so disparate and different. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, that does it for all 8 of our questions in your Harry Styles or Trivial Pursuit round number 1. So let's boogie on bounce to your first bonus question of the night, where you can win up to $50 in Taver credit for craft beer delivered to your door. How it'll work is I'll ask you a question, and then you'll put exclamation point at the answer in the chat. If the answer has multiple words, make sure that your answer has no spaces, or else our automated system would be like, the fuck you mean, bro? Anyway, once we get to me giving you the answer for question number 7, we will announce the winner of the prize. This will happen 5 times tonight, and then out of those 5 winners at the end of the night, we'll pick one of those members out of the 5 to be our grand prize winner. So if you just win the single point, you get $5 for Taver craft beer delivered to your door. And if you are our grand prize winner, then you get the $50 for Taver craft beer delivered to your door. I'm sure I'll say this again multiple times if you're like, but I was in the bathroom when you said it last time. So let's head into your bonus question. If a Japanese woman has her hair in an elaborate Sako style, she's almost done training to be what sort of entertainer who usually wears fancy wigs? All right, so make sure you put in exclamation point that answer you got until I read the answer for question number 7 to enter in your submissions. So how about we boogie on bounce to your answers for round number 1. Round number 1 answer, starting with question number 1. There's a scientific equation for figuring out ponytail shapes. It includes a number named for what cooped up fairy tale heroine? That would be Rapunzel. What's number 2? The band behind Love Shack was named for what hairstyle that resembles the nose of a certain Boeing plane, that is the B-52s. For question number 3, basically a regular bob that's a bit angled, the Pob haircut was popularized by Victoria Beckham or Posh Spice. Question number 4, 3 sections of hair are crossed under each other in a Dutch braid, but when they're crossed over each other, it's a French braid. For question number 5, many Rastafarians believe that locks were the go-to hairstyle of that biblical beefcake whose hair powered his Hulk-like strength. That would be Samson. For question number 6, Bruno Mars and Elvis have both sported what bouffant-like do, named for a mistress of King Louis XV. That would be a pompadour. For question number 7, the 1930s Western drums along something helped associate what easternmost Iroquois tribe with a haircut they didn't actually sport. That would be the Mohawk, more specifically the Mohawk Nation. Question number 8, outside his San Diego barbershop, Willie Lee Morrow had a 10-foot statue for what hair care accessory that he developed from a traditional Nigerian comb. That would be an Afro pick, which I currently don't have on right now, which I normally do. I know. What am I doing? Anyway, and that does it for all your questions except for the bonus. So one more time, brought to you by Taver for craft beer delivered to your door. If a Japanese woman has her hair in an elaborate Sako style, then she's almost done training to become a geisha. And look at that, just in time for yet another hype train. Level 1 completed. Can we get to level 2? Alrighty, round number 2 is called All the Y'all Things, because this is our first of 3 16-point rounds. So if you're circling that digital joker, use it on one of those rounds if you care about getting the most points on the quiz. If you don't, it don't matter. But for this round, it is your music round. So you're going to name the song title and original artists that have gone country thanks to Alex Melton. So the set list will play twice, and then we'll come back to take our first break. So we'll see you then.
Trade my soul for a wish, panties and ties for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, now you're in my way. Your stare's holding, ripped jeans, skin showing, hot night wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. Whoa, I never meant to break. Got it where I want it now. Whoa, it's never my intention to break, steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good? 'Cause I got it where I want it right now. Coming music, that big boy Louie. Not know the club, close at 3. What's the chance of you rolling with me? Back to the crib, show you how I live. Let's get drunk and forget what we did. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding. Says a bridesmaid to a waiter, what a shame. Poor groom's bride is a whore. I'll chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of? Closing the goddamn door, no. You're doing good out there without me, baby. since we was young, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I would be nothing. No matter what you say or what you do, when I'm alone, I'd rather be with you. Forget the mother fellas. No matter what you say or what you do, when I'm alone, I'd rather be with you. Forget the mother fellas, I'll be right by your side. Welcome to a new kind of tension, all across the alien nation, where everything is meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow, we're not the ones that meant to follow, for that's enough to argue. Trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dollars for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin showing, hot night wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. Whoa, I never meant to break, but I got him where I want it now. Whoa, it's never my intention to break, steal it all away from me now. But God, does it feel so good, 'cause I got him where I want him right now. Convict music, that big boy Louie. Not know the club, close at 3. What's the chance of you rolling with me? Back to the crib, show you how I live. Let's get drunk and forget what we did. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding. Says a bridesmaid to a waiter, what a shame. Poor groom's bride is a whore. I'll chime in with a habit you people ever heard of, closing the goddamn door, no. You're doing good out there without me, baby. God, we said I couldn't let. I lost my mind and I spent the night crying on the floor of my bathroom. Be so unaffected, I really don't care. Since a baby, they can see it in my eyes. My mama calls, seen you on TV, since it isn't changed. Ever since we was young, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I would be nothing. No matter what you say or what you do, when I'm alone, I'd rather be with you. Forget the mother fellas. No matter what you say or what you do, when I'm alone, I'd rather be with you. Forget the mother fellas, I'll be right by your side. Welcome to a new kind of tension, all across the alien nation, where everything is meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow, we're not the ones that meant to follow, for that's enough to argue.
Hopefully you had a good a good break. Not a good drink. I mean, I hope you had a good drink too, but I didn't suggest that drinking was the only thing that you did during the break. But if it was, hey, awesome. Anyway, let's go over those answers for round number 2.
Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you.
That is Call Me Maybe by
Here's my number.
So call me maybe.
'Cause I got him where I want him right now.
This is Business Business by Paramore.
It's gotta just feel so.
Back to the crib, show you how I live.
This is by Buy You a Drink, a Shorty Snappin', by T-Pain featuring Young Jock. 4 is I Alright Sins Not Tragedies by Panic at the Disco, back when it was a full band and not just Brandon Urie. This is Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. This is Congratulations by Post Malone featuring Quavo. This is 305 by Childish Gambino. And this is American Idiot by Green Day.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
All right, looks like everyone did pretty well on that round. So let's move into a round number 3 that's going to be a little bit different than some of the round of 3 that you've probably played before. Round number 3 is called Choose Your Own Answer, Good Kitty Edition. I'll read you 2 questions. Choose only one of those questions to answer and answer it. If you're correct, you get a point. That's the deal, but just read it again, especially the yellow part. There's a big emphasis on that. All right, so let's get into question number 1 of round number 3. What actor voiced Puss in Boots in the Shrek movies? And what 1988 Disney film turns a Charles Dickens orphan into a cute kitten? Oh, Puss in Boots, sorry. Thank you, producer. That's her name now in my head. I don't care. Even that one Meowth from Pokemon that was dressed like Puss in Boots. I'm just gonna call him Puss in Boots now. That you can't stop me. Oh gosh, yeah. Like y'all keep having fun with that, cause I'm gonna definitely fuck up the name on this next one. For question number 2, the Puss in Boots is a floating shelter for stray cats in the canals of what world capital? And as seen on Tiger King, what state is home to Carol Baskin's Big Cat Rescue? yeah, just keep the puzzle. So you can't take me anywhere. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else I can like? I knew I had like a lot of words on this quiz, but you know what? I didn't realize that my brain would default to that. Oh well, anyway, moving on to question number 3. House cats are the cactus species of what genus? And according to the CDC, pregnant women shouldn't change a cat's litter box for fear of what parasitical disease? Yes, the great Gabo, you have brought me into your home, so you can also shut me off at any time, right? Like if I'm in like a physical place, then it's not like somebody would have to put duct tape or something, or just like throw me out of the venue. I don't know. All right, I say that all the time though. I'll say something that I think is putting my foot in my mouth, and then I'll go, "This is why you can't take me anywhere." Like it's just something I say. I don't actually mean it, but I find it funny sometimes. All right, moving on to question number 4 of your Choose Your Own Answer Good Kitty Edition. Remember, you're only answering one of the questions, and if you get it correct, you get the point. For question number 4, since 2006, Cat Dealey has hosted every episode of what reality competition? And for the other point, Cat Cora has battled over 30 times on the American version of which game show? You know what? If you like for one of these, if you know, there's a new one on Netflix that you should watch. It's short, it's fun, and they'll probably get a season 2. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Well, I mean, a 50-50 on 50-50 round. No, on 50-50 round, we would have given you the answers, and then you had to choose one. So, but I guess in a sense, it's still 50-50 though. You just gotta choose one and then see which one you got right. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, moving on to question number 5. For his swing revival phase, who led the rockabilly band Stray Cats? And for the other point, featuring Nicki Minaj, what 2020 song is Doja Cat's only number 1 so far? There is a Doja Cat laser show that happens in my town right now. It's a midnight showing now, so I don't know if I want to see it. Also, if I remember correctly, Doja can be sus sometimes, but I can't remember about what. No. I don't know. Oh, wait, what is this? What is this? Daddy. Just stick it in. Oh, shit. I tried to tap my card at the store the other day. It didn't work and I responded, I'll just stick it in. Oh, my. Moving on to question number 6. The movie Cats starred Idris Elba as what mystery cat? Who's the villain, I guess? And Anika Noni Rose and Scarlett Johansson have both played what main character in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? Did you? Oh, now that's too funny. Ooh. Oh, man. Moving on to question number 7. Cat on a Clothesline is a sculpture by what artist known for his giant balloon animals? And for your other question, Cat Catching a Bird and a portrait of a Dora Maar are 1939 paintings by what artist? That reminds me, the ooh comment reminds me, I'm a big fan of that TV show, The Challenge. And Nani, on one of her season flings, was going out with someone named Calhutta, right? So anytime they would come on the stream, on the screen, and I'm just by myself, I was like, oh, it's Nani and Calhutta. This is the dorky shit I do when I'm home by myself during the pandemic, right? This is also where I would say, this is why you can't take me anywhere. Anyway, moving along to question number 8, your final question of round number 3. The woman yelling at cat meme features Taylor Armstrong and Kyle Richards from Real Housewives edition. From which Real Housewives edition? And Clara Belton and Andrew Duff created what chubby gray cat from an animated webcomic? Oh, I haven't seen the new Clerks trailer, but I do need to watch it. And Sovos, yes, I'm being heavily medicated, if I know what you mean, if I'm picking up what you're putting down. Because, yeah. Ariel, it doesn't. You shouldn't hate that you know all of these. I mean, it's just good to know things. It's good to know things. Also, I didn't know that the Real Housewives used big ass acronyms though. Anyway, that does it for all your questions of round number 3. Oh, I'm sorry, Sobos. I hope you recover fast. But this is your second time to enter your bonus question where you can win up to $50 for Taver credit for craft beer delivered to your door. And for this one, it is one word, so you just need exclamation point for that answer. Your bonus question is the following. Although it couldn't sing, a cat named Perfect accompanied Judge CeeLo Green on the 2012 season of what show? That show's been on that long? Really? But remember, you have up until I start reading the answer to this to question number 7 to submit your answers. It looks like everyone is putting in, but I guess some people who are putting in the wrong answer will understand it anyway. So we'll get on bounce to your answers for round number 3. All right, question number 1. The actor who voiced Puss in Boots in the Shrek movies is Antonio Banderas. How to say it like that? And what 1988 Disney film turns a Charles Dickens orphan into a cute cat? That would be Oliver and Company. For question number 2, the Puss in Boots is a floating shelter for stray cats in Amsterdam. And as seen on Tiger King, the big cat rescue from Carol Baskin is in Florida. Question number 3, house cats are in the cactus species of what genus? That is Felis. And according to the CDC, pregnant women shouldn't change a cat litter box for fear of toxoplasmosis. For question number 4, since 2006, Cat Dealey has hosted every episode of So You Think You Can Dance. And Cat Cora has battled over 30 times on the American version of Iron Chef, which there's a new season of on Netflix, but you should watch it. It's fun if you're into that sort of thing. All right, moving on to question number 5. Before his swing revival, the person who led the rockabilly band Stray Cats is Brian Setzer. And featuring Nicki Minaj, the 2020 song is Doja Cat's only number 1 so far. That is Say So. For question number 6, the movie Cat starred Idris Elba as a mystery cat, McCavity. And Anika Noni Rose and Scarlett Johansson have both played what main character on Caught in a Hot Tin Roof? That would be Maggie. Moving on to question number 7. Cat on a Clothesline is a sculpture by what artist known for his giant balloon animals? That is Jeff Koons. And Cat Catching a Bird and Portrait of a Dora Maar are 1939 paintings by Pablo Picasso. McCarty does sound like a visit to the dentist. And finally, question number 8. The woman yelling at cat meme features Taylor Armstrong and Kyle Richards from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And Claire Belton and Andrew Duff created the chubby gray cat from an animated webcomic that is Pusheen. And now that brings us back to your second bonus question of the night, brought to you by Taver for craft beer delivered to your door. All right, and it looks like we have our winner, the second winner of the bonus question, but I should tell you what the answer is first. Although it couldn't sing, a cat named Perfect often accompanied Judge CeeLo Green on the 2012 season of The Voice. Round number 4, please do not feed this round because it's Zookeeper Week and a Coral Reef Awareness Week. So enjoy this wild round on zoos and aquariums. All right, for question number 1. When New York's Animal Adventure Park live streamed one of their giraffes giving birth, it was briefly flagged as nudity and sexual content on what Google-owned website? Zooquariums. I mean, like, why do we have a different name for aquatic zoos, basically? Like, why did that happen? Like, and why are they always like wholly different and like not next to each other either? Like, I don't know. Can someone tell me why we have this? Like why? Anyway. Moving on to question number 2. Sheriff Brody probably steered clear of the Monterey Bay Aquarium in 2004 when it briefly housed what apex predator that fares very poorly in captivity? For twice the school field trips. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Right? Like, and I was born in the city that has the United States oldest zoo. So, yeah, but actually, funny enough, my city didn't have the aquarium. You had to take a boat to the aquarium if you wanted to go, because it was in a whole nother city. Technically, it was in a whole nother state. But yeah, if you know, you know. All right, moving along to question number 3. Zoo Quest was the first major television series to feature what soothing a British biologist who's narrating a nature documentary right now. Stupid, sexy giraffe. Can you imagine a zookeeper having an OnlyFans and all their OnlyFans is cute pictures with the animals they take care of, and then maybe there is one out there that's like, oh look at these animals giving birth. What? Only zookeepers. Oh man. All right, folks, moving on to question number 4 of round number 4, your round in honor of Zookeeper and Coral Reef Awareness Week. Along with fake mermaids and animal oddities, what huckster displayed one of the nation's first aquariums at his American Museum? Well, 100% so. Yeah, I mean, that is a good idea. You know what, Jerfat? Thank you. See, thank you with the logic response. All right, I'm just over here being bewildered. Like, so why do you have to call? Like, why can't you just call it an aquatic zoo? Why is it an aquarium? Like, all right, let's move into question number 5, and we're really gonna fuck this one up. So bear with me. The world's oldest zoo is Vienna's Tiergarten Schaubron, which opened in 1752 as a private menagerie for the head of what 1,000-year-old political entity? Because the bears was Oh, that's good. That's good. They probably what? All right, let's talk about aquariums a little bit more with question number 6. After you get bored with the Burj Khalifa, you can visit a 3-story aquarium with a 1 million square foot shopping mall in what glitzy Middle Eastern city? The great God. Wow. I can't. Wow. Oh my gosh. Y'all too funny. Y'all too funny. And let's head into our penultimate question of round number 4. Question number 7. Bombs hit the London Zoo during World War II, damaging the enclosure for what musky mammals known for pooping out the coffee cherries that become a Kopi Luwak. He couldn't bear you. Oh no. Oh no. And here I thought they were just mad about global warming. But anyway, let's move on over to your final question of round number 4. Question number 8. Philip Henry Gosse, who coined the word aquarium, also wrote a book debating whether motherless dude Adam would have had what body feature. Did he get blazed? Because this feels like conversations you have when you were like real blazed. Right? Like, oh no. But he might have a point. But I still feel like he got blazed when he said that. Sounds very scary. It's a grizzly tail. Fade to black, y'all. Anyway, let's hit into your third bonus question of the night. Question number 4, like we've done it before, you're going to put your answer into the chat. This one can be expressed in different ways, so just do whatever your heart tells you. Just make sure you put them all together as one word, because blank spaces, our system's not Taylor Swift. It just doesn't do it. All right. Your bonus question is the following. What city's aquarium was shuttered in 2013 because of renovations to the way less exciting Herbert C. Hoover building? Let's see. How many... Oh, no, never mind. I can't read that anymore. All right, looks like we got some folks with the correct answers. So we're going to bounce to your answers for round number 4 in honor of Zookeeper Week and Coral Reef Awareness Week. So, cool question number 1, once again, when New York's Animal Adventure Park live streamed one of their giraffes giving birth, it was briefly flagged as nudity and sexual content on YouTube. For question number 2, Sheriff Brody probably steered clear of the Monterey Bay Aquarium in 2004 when it briefly housed what apex predator that fares really poorly in captivity? That is the great white shark. For question number 3, Zoo Quest was the first major television series to feature the soothing British biologist who's probably narrating a nature documentary right now. That is David Attenborough. For question number 4, along with fake mermaids and animal oddities, the huckster who displayed one of the nation's first aquariums at his American Institute is P.T. Barnum. For question number 5, the world's oldest zoo in Vienna's Tiergarten Schaubonne was opened in 1752 as a private menagerie for the Holy Roman Empire. For question number 6, after you get bored with the Burj Khalifa, you can visit a 3-story aquarium in a 1 million square foot shopping mall in Dubai. For question number 7, bombs hit the London Zoo during World War II, damaging the enclosure of the musky mammals known for pooping out coffee cherries that become Kopi Luwak. That would be civets. And question number 8, Philip Henry Goss, who coined the word aquarium, also wrote a book debating whether motherless dude Adam would have had a belly button or navel, because why would he? But I mean, again, you could probably have just a whole blaze conversation about that, but I digress. Here we are again, back to the round 4 bonus question, brought to you by Taver, craft beer delivered to your door. One more time, what city's aquarium was shuttered in 2013 because of renovations to the way less exciting Herbert C. Hoover building? That would be Washington, D.C. Round number 5 is related to Vin Diesel's birthday, because today is Vin Diesel's birthday. So crack open a Corona and name these movies where he appears in. Good luck. Have fun.
Toretto. You're under arrest.
You didn't kill those feds. Those Reyes.
I don't give a shit. Just here to bring in 2 assholes whose names hit my desk.
Yeah. That sounds like a real hero.
Get your butts down here and say hello.
Okay, you've already met Lulu. This is Zoe, Seth, and Peter. Kids, This is Lieutenant Wolf. He's the man who's going to be staying with you while I'm away.
Hi.
It's fine. You don't want to talk to me, that's your choice. But just so you know, there's a debate right now as to whether we should just leave you here to die. Show me your eyes, Riddick.
I didn't see it.
450 yards, Captain, maybe shade under. I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
Yep. Hold on, Caparzo.
Caparzo, stay still!
I swear to you, every single mother and daughter, father and son taken from us by the Black Plague will be avenged. It is their witch queen who brought this curse upon our lands.
We call them nanites. They intuitively enhance your biology. Most notably, they react very quickly to catastrophic injury, rebuilding damaged tissue.
Well, just like our own bodies need calories, the nanites need their own energy.
That's heat being generated by the nanites.
I'm not sure how long Quill can keep him distracted.
The Toretto! You're under arrest.
We didn't kill those feds. Those Reyes.
I don't give a shit. Just here to bring in two assholes whose names hit my desk.
Yeah. That sounds like a real hero.
Get your butts down here and say hello.
Okay, you've already met Lulu. This is Zoe, Seth, and Peter. Kids, this is Lieutenant Wolf. He's the man who's going to be staying with you while I'm away.
Hi.
It's fine. You don't want to talk to me, that's your choice. But just so you know, there's a debate right now as to whether we should just leave you here to die. Show me your eyes, Riddick.
I didn't see it.
450 yards, Captain, maybe shade under. I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
Yep. Hold on, Caparzo.
Caparzo, stay still!
I swear to you, every single mother and daughter, father and son taken from us by the Black Plague will be avenged. It is their witch queen who brought this curse upon our lands.
We call them nanites. They intuitively enhance your biology. Most notably, they react very quickly to catastrophic injury, rebuilding damaged tissue.
Well, just like our own bodies need calories, the nanites need their own energy.
That's heat being generated by the nanites.
it!
All right, folks, we are back with your answers to round number 5. This is Fast 5. Number 2 is The Pacifier. Never seen this movie, but now I kind of want to watch it. This is The Chronicles I Kid. It's Pitch Black. The Babysitter. Nice. This is Saving Private Ryan. Number 5 is The Last Witch Hunter. Number 6 is Bloodshot. And if you follow us on Twitter, you would have known this is the answer of the day. Number 7 is The Iron Giant. And number 8 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Damn, I had to penultimate Witch Hunter. Nice. All right, folks, we're going to head into your second double point round of the night. Round number 6, grow a pair. I'll give you a list with 2 items missing. You give me those missing items for a point each. No penalty for wrong guesses. So, question number 1. Grammys won by Billie Eilish. Album of the Year, Best Pop Vocal Album. Song of the Year, Best Song Written for Visual Media. Fun fact, the original Guardians had to be retroactively renamed because of the title of the second. Oh, what was the original Guardians going to be called? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Moving along to question number 2. Starting Pokemon in the red, blue, and yellow games. Charmander, Squirtle. Let's see. Well, is anybody hype about the new Pokemon games that are going to be coming out, I think, in November? I think I'll play them. I am in this like Pokemon Summer League right now where I have a total losing record, like no wins whatsoever, but I also haven't played the game seriously in years. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, folks, moving on to question number 3. UN countries with a land border with Iraq. Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Syria, Turkey. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what they do with what looks like a past future sort of vibe that they got going on. Yeah, Jerfed. Technically it's Generation 8, but we use Pokemon Showdown because we're old and we ain't got time to breed Pokemons. Like, but before we used to play through whichever game was the most current. But once Generation 8 came out, I kind of stopped like diving really hard into like battles and trying to build good teams. Now I just kind of watch for fun and play for fun, you know how it be. Anyway, moving on to question number 4 of your round 6 grow a pair. You're giving us we're giving you a list. You give us the 2 missing items. So question number 4. Schools that have won a national championship under the college football playoff system, which debuted in 2014. Alabama, Ohio State, and LSU. You know what, Jared Fad? I'm also old and lame, and I'll also probably play every single Pokemon game until I die. So I just won't take battles as seriously as I did in my 20s, where I wanted to go to the VGC and win. Now I'm like, Pokemon battles are cool. Although I'll go for as old I am, I do get really excited when the Japanese episodes of Pokemon Journeys releases on YouTube. Especially now that they're doing the Masters tournament of the World Correlation League. I just live for Pokemon battles on the show. So, Anyway, I digress. Let's head into question number 5. The 8 major food allergens, according to the FDA: fish, milk, peanuts, shellfish, tree nuts, wheat. You know what, Ariel? If I was given this question and I was playing by myself, I wouldn't know at all. I wouldn't even know who to guess. Right? Even though one of the answers I probably should intrinsically know how to guess, just because I've hosted pub quiz for a long time, but I still would be like, I don't know. Let's move along to question number 6. Shows in the Chicago universe: Chicago Justice, Chicago PD. Yeah, the allergy ones seems to be a little harder, but I think you'll get there. I used to run a before after care program at a school that had a spot for food allergies and listed a bunch along with other, and parents let to put cats under food allergies. Sorry, I gotta do my uncle laugh. Humanity, how the fuck did we survive? Move on to question number 8. One in the 90s. No, sorry, question number 7. Wow. As one producer would say, time is linear, Chaz. Question number 7. Folks who've turned down Oscars: Dudley Nichols. Wait, did they have a pet cat at this before aftercare program? Or was the cat was the kid curious or something? Were they gonna try to skin the cat open and eat it? Is that the kind of vibe you're putting down at this school? I hope not. Let he who has not put a cat in her mouth cast the first stone. I have not put a cat in my mouth unless anyway, moving on to question number 8. One in the 90s and one in the late 2000s, the non-sequels that have grossed over $2 billion worldwide. Blank. Ariel Haymarket, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Oh, y'all are the best. All right, folks. And now here is time for your penultimate bonus question of tonight's quiz. Your bonus question for round number 6, brought to you by Tabor, for craft beer delivered to your door. As always, you're going to put the name of the person you want to put their last name or their whole name. But remember, all the words have to be together as one. All right, your bonus question is released 5 years after Grease, Two of a Kind was a weird supernatural bank heist comedy thing starring John Travolta and what singer actress? Oh, let me see. Semi-related Mrs. TGG taught at the same district and students told her you got a cat. All right, looks like we got folks putting in the correct answer. So remember, you have up until I read the answer to question number 7 to put in your submissions. So let's get into your answers for round number 6. Number 1, Grammys won by Billie Eilish. Album of the Year, Best Pop Vocal Album, Song of the Year, Best Song Written for Visual Media, and the 2 missing were Record of the Year and Best New Artist. For question number 2, starting Pokemon in Red, Blue, and Yellow games, that's Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Pikachu. For question number 3, UN countries sharing a land border with Iraq, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Syria, Turkey, Iran, and Kuwait. For question number 4, schools that have won a national championship under college football playoff system, which debuted in 2014, Alabama, Ohio State, LSU, Clemson, and Georgia. Yeah, see, I wouldn't I feel you, Ariel, because I would have also been stuck. Like, I should know this one, but I don't. Anywho, moving on to question number 5. The 8 major food allergens, according to the FDA: fish, milk, peanuts, shellfish, tree nuts, wheat, eggs, and cats. I mean, soybeans. I could. Oh, God, that's too good. Moving on to question number 6. The shows in the Chicago universe: Chicago Justice, Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, and Chicago Med. For question number 7, folks who've turned down Oscars: Dudley Nichols, George C. Scott, and Marlon Brando. Chicago Post Office. I'd watch that show. It'd be so mundane and wholesome. You would love it. Moving on to question number 8. One in the 90s and one in the late 2000s. Non-sequels that have grossed over $2 billion worldwide. That is Avatar and Titanic. Chicago Malort. Chicago Malort. That, if you know, you know. Anyway, let's boogie on bounce over to the bonus question brought to you by Taver, crab beer delivered to your door. You know what? Like, it should be brought to you produced by Dick Wolf, because anytime you take a shot of Malort, when you hear that dun dun, that's just you hitting the floor. Anyway, your bonus question one more time. Released 5 years after Grease, Two of a Kind was a weird supernatural bank heist comedy thing starring John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. Would it be Carly Rae Jepsen's Malort? Are you stuck on the feeling, right? The feeling of why did I drink this? Oh my God, let me stop. Cue the music.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
All right, folks, this is the final round of random knowledge. A good rule of thumb to follow are that even number questions are worth 2 through 4 points, and odd number questions are worth 1 point. So let's get into question number 1, worth 1 point. Louis Von Ah got fancy private English lessons while growing up in Guatemala, which inspired him to create what app that will teach Esperanto, High Valyrian, and Klingon for free. Because I guess they also are a nerd, which is cool. Like, I might just learn Klingon for shits and giggles now. Like when I first read that today, I was like, really? Klingon? Like, so you're gonna tell me what Bayless actually means or something? I don't know. Hell yeah. Giggle is dishonorable. Oh man, no, it's too good. I love it. Also, has anybody finished watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds? Let me know in the chat. I'm gonna read question number 2. For 2 points, is the musical 6 about beer or Henry VIII's wives? And is the musical MJ about Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan? Oh, Strange New Worlds was so good. I also watched a YouTuber that I really like do her review of Strange New Worlds, and I was really into it too. Like, I am also a Discovery fanboy. I just like all the Star Trek. Like, I just what is it? I think Lower Decks season 3 is supposed to come out August 25th. So you know what? Not sponsored, but also you should go watch it. It's cool. It's fun. Let's see. Ants and Mouths is the best thing to have in the Trek since the Avery books. I agree. Also, after watching that, and well, I should say spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen, what's it called? Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, I could tell he was one of the characters from his chin. And then I went back and I was like, oh, you were on that show. Oh, wow. Okay. So he can never be a superhero. Wink, wink, and touch. Anyway, moving on to question number 3. Tell me what star of Grantchester and the Crown anagram to Narc Memoir? Yeah, I can't wait for season 2. It was very interesting to see more of an episodic based Star Trek again, where like Discovery is more serialized. So I enjoyed it. Like but I do like there were like through lines that went throughout the season that you saw in each in certain individual episodes, and like. And that one, like, there's one episode in the season where they play characters very different from their own. And I was like, damn, y'all can act. I'm like, what is this? Like, alrighty, folks, moving on to question number 4. And this one is worth 3 points. In Under the Banner of Heaven, Andrew Garfield plays a Salt Lake City detective who's a member of what religion? And for your next point, for Scorsese's Silence, he trained as a priest in what Catholic missionary order? And for your last point, last year, he played the televangelist husband of what woman? Oh, yeah, so Una is so great. Like, I love them all. I mean, even this Spock is a snack. Like, I remember he was on Discovery and he had, like, you know, trauma beard, which it was so cool. But now he's just like, you know, I am Spock. I am T'Pring. I'm sure you can tell it's us two from our mannerisms. Oh, and actually, you know what? I am a huge Star Trek fan, but because I'm a child of the 90s, my first Star Trek was The Next Generation. So I actually need to go back and watch like the original series and the movies because I never really watched those. Right? I was so into it. I was Geordie LaForge with my phaser for one Halloween. It was fun. I should just get a Star Trek costume just to wear as like a boilerplate Halloween costume. People got thoughts. Anyway, moving on to question number 5. This one is only worth 1 point. Though it literally means seafood, what savory Chinese soybean sauce is commonly used for dipping Peking duck? All the swagger of the guy singing Rocket Man. Oh gosh. Like Taron Eggert? That person? I mean, the last time I dressed up as the Great Gamble, I appreciate that. I also saw a video of Riker flirting, and I was like, I need to learn to flirt like Riker. But also, the last time I dressed up as Geordi LaForge, I was 8, so I didn't have a beard. So you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Although, it was still hard to have the visors over the glass. Oh man! All right, folks, moving on to question number 6 for 3 points. I'll give you a word or phrase. You just tell me the last letter of its plural form. Your first one is alumnus. Your next is coccyx. And your last one is attorney general. Oh, I know the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins. Yeah. That song is low-key slaps. That's what I'm trying to say. In my brain, I was like, low-key is a hit. Was it a hit? Low-key a banger. That's probably also what I wanted to say, but there was also something else that I also forget what I was trying to say. Right? I guess I could have done blind Geordi LaForge, get one of those I wonder, I think I did read once where LeVar Burton said the eye, not prosthetics but contacts really hurt his eyes when he had to put those on, so he didn't like those scenes. So I probably wouldn't want to get those then. And I also wouldn't want to get these for your penultimate question number 7. Slow Loris, HTTP flood, billion laughs, and ping of death are examples of what type of cyber warfare that usually tries to knock out a single website. It's a great gamble, Mike. I mean, I know, but Mike. You'll definitely see me in hell because I'm just sitting here no, he didn't. No, he didn't just say that. Now you got me over here thinking a comedy routine is all you ever know, whoever did the makeup and hairstylings of Helen Keller, how could she know if she didn't look like a hot mess coming to the stage trying to speak to people? I'm sorry. This is why you can't take me anywhere. Anyway, moving on to question number 8, worth 4 points. Laos has a really long border with Vietnam and shorter borders with what 4 other countries? GDP Flood was the album that Apple put on all our iPhones. So here's the thing, whoever tracks things that gold, gold, diamond, and platinum, did they count those downloads as actual downloads? Did that thing just go diamond from day one? Because they were oh, you get it for free. I don't want to listen to you. I don't want this. I can't get rid of it now. All right, folks, we got one more question coming at you tonight. That is our final bonus question. As always, it's brought to you by Tabor for craft beer delivered to your door. If you win, you get at least $5, and you'll be in the last contestant entered into a drawing to win $50 in Taver credit. So, your bonus question is the following. More mainstream artists near the peak and obscure bands underwater. So goes a viral chart that displays your Spotify preferences as what Titanic thing? And it looks like folks are putting in the correct answer. So let's get into your answers for random knowledge. Question number one more time. Louis Von Ah got fancy private English lessons while growing up in Guatemala, which inspired him to create Duolingo. For question number 6, 2 points. For your first point, is the musical Six about beer or Henry VIII's wives? It's about Henry VIII's wives, and you should listen to the opening number because it slaps. And is the musical MJ about Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan? That would be about Michael Jackson. Could you imagine a musical about Michael Jordan? Like, I kind of want to see that now. Moving on to question number 3. What star of Grantchester and the Crown anagrams from Narc memoir? That is Emma Corrin. For question number 4, 3 points. In Under the Banner of Heaven, Andrew Garfield plays a Salt Lake City detective who's a member of what religion? That would be the Mormons or the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. For your next point, for Scorsese's Silence, he trained as a priest in what Catholic missionary order? That is the Society. Yeah, the Society of Jesus. Oh no, Jesuit. What the? Sorry. Oh, here we go. My bad, y'all. And finally, last year he played the televangelist husband of what woman? That would be Tammy Faye Baker. Yeah, no. I was looking at the answer and I was like, is that right? Is that right? What? So that's what happens when you have to go to like the one thing and go down. Is like, oh, okay. Wow, go down. My solid gutter, y'all. Anyway, moving on to question number 5. Though it literally means seafood, the savory Chinese soybean sauce that is commonly used for dipping Peking duck is hoisin sauce. Wow, a Jewish atheist going to a Jesuit school. Feels like that's a comedy routine. Moving on to question number 6 for 3 points. I'll give you a word or phrase. You give me the last letter in its plural form. For alumnus, that would be I for alumni. For coccyx, that would be coccyxes with an S. And attorney general is attorneys general. So it's an S. Sorry, it's an L. My bad. Why did I say that? Because the S is at the end of attorneys, but it's still a L. Anyway, I probably would have got that wrong during the quiz. My bad, y'all. Moving on to question number 7. And Slow Loris, the HTTP flood, Billion Laughs, and Ping of Death are examples of what cyber warfare that usually tries to knock out a single website? That would be a denial of service or a distributed denial of service. And question number 8 for 4 points. Laos has a really long border with Vietnam and a shorter borders with what 4 other countries? That would be Cambodia, China, Myanmar, and Thailand. All right, and now for our bonus question, once again brought to you by Taver. More mainstream artists near the peak and obscure bands underwater. So goes a viral chart that displays your Spotify preferences with what Titanic thing? That is an iceberg. Thank you for everyone who came out tonight. Thanks for all of those who gave us the hype train in the beginning. Hope to see you again. You can find me going live over at fb.gg/ChazBazGaming. Although think I'm going to try a little bit of Twitch tonight. So just look at Chaz_Baz and you'll see me use expletives and get hit by blue shells a lot in Mario Kart. Anyway, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and most of all, don't forget to be awesome. Until next time, bye, y'all.